Lucky for you guys, you will not have to make a Faustian deal with the devil to get today's incredible wine. We did it for you. I don't want to tell you what the deal is, but anyway, okay. Faust. This is the hottest wine in the Wine Spectator's top 10 this year, outside of the number one wine, obviously. But, you know, yeah, outside of number one, this is the one. This is the one that everybody wants, everyone's calling for, and everyone's desiring. And guess what? We got it. We got it. It's here. And you know what? It's really good. Let's talk about Faust for a minute. This is a Huneeus property. Augustin Huneeus, the guy who brought Concha y Toro to relevancy, as well as Franciscan, the great Augustin Huneeus, one of the landmark icon people in the California wine business, and also the owner of Flowers, Quintessa, let's see, Benton Lane. He's got a few of them, and they're all good. Now, the thing we have to remember here is, sure, he owns a lot of wineries, but he is committed to making great frigging wine, right? All those names I mentioned, any swag there? Like you're like, Flowers. Pfft, no, Flowers is pretty effing good. Benton Lane, pretty damn good Oregon Pinot Noir for the money. Quintessa, 100 points this year, one of the wines of the vintage. So we have to be careful talking about like, oh, it's Faust. Like, oh, I saw it on a steakhouse wine list, so I'm not gonna buy it. You cannot play that card because the wine is legit, beyond legit, especially for the price. And that was part of their agenda. So long story short, the first vintage of Faust was 2002. I'm not sure if it was like Coombsville-centric or not at that time. Having a hard time remembering. But they launched in 2002. And like with any new label, it takes a little time to get the wheels up. And it took them probably a decade to get the wheels up. Then they were making really good wine. Then starting, well, actually the 18 or 19 we sold, it was really good. But this wine in particular, the 21, banging. So funny story, we tasted this wine a few months back and we're like, wow, this is like the best Faust ever. And they were like, do you want some? And to be honest, I punted. Because you know what? I was that guy. That was like, oh, it's on a restaurant steakhouse list, so I'm not interested. And I kind of kicked myself for doing it, you know? And because the score was huge, 94 points for Wine Spectator back then. You know, for a Napa Cab under 60 bucks, that does not happen. You know what I'm saying? That's a huge number for a Napa Cab under 60 bucks. And I was like kicking myself that I didn't buy it. And then, sure enough, God made little green apples, gets number 4 wine of the year. Gosh, dag nabbit, you know? I'm just like, I'm still kicking myself under the table right now really hard and it hurts. Ow, I'm gonna bruise this when I'm done with this. And still, we're relentless, that's our job. Went back to the Faust boys and said, hey, what do you got? I know we blew it the first time around. And they're like, you know what? We have half bottles and we got some magnums. And we said, yes, great, we'll take them. Send us all you got, half bottles, magnums, please, 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 please. And they did. And then they were like, you know what? Do you want some 750s? And we're like, what? I thought it was sold out. Well, and we said, and they were like, mm-hmm. And we said, mm-hmm. And boom, 50 cases of 750s to boot. And I'm so glad. I'm so tickled pink that they helped us out. We really appreciate it. This is, it's absolutely exquisite wine. We should have bought the first time around. I'm an idiot. And here's the deal. Based in Coombsville and cool both begin with C, O, and O. That just came up, boom, right?
Flashes of brilliance.
Wow. Sometimes, yeah. Coombsville, cooler terroir, even Flory was laughing, on the south side of Napa, an area that 25 years ago was like, Cabernet, what are you, an idiot? 35 years ago, Cabernet, no way. And now it's like Cabernet, yes please, because of climate change, because of better viticulture, and all of that combined to make this the hotbed for great cool climate Cabernet Sauvignon in the Napa Valley. Now when I say cool climate, it's cool, relatively cool, right? Coombsville still gets its triple digit days, plenty of them. Maybe not as many as Calistoga. You know what I'm saying? And what happens here is you actually get real classic Cabernet flavor. You don't get the jammy, porty characters that can hit some of the wines in the center of the valley, especially in warmer years. And in perfectly nice years, like 21, you get magic. Now, the foundation of this wine's Coombsville, but they also source from several other appellations in the Napa Valley. But the base is their home base in Coombsville. And that's what you get. That's what I loved about this wine the first time. There's actual cassis in this wine. Mulberry, you know, that classic Cabernet fruit. It's not just all blackberry, jam, oak, blah, right? It's not that. I'm not going to talk about alcohol. Alcohol's moot. But it's not that flavor profile. This is classic Cabernet, and that's what appealed to me straight away. It actually has structure and tension and energy and emotion. It's good. It's good, but it's not trying to be like a $300 Beckstoffer To Kalon Ultra Jammy type thing. It's not doing that. It is staying in its lane, delivering real Napa Valley Cabernet flavors. With great length, by the way. Good for them. They must make a little bit of this. Anyway, the wine has a little bit of Merlot, Petit Verdot. What do we got going on? 85 Cab with Merlot, Petit Verdot, and Cab Franc. 25% new oak, and they're using Bling oak here. That's what they are using, Bling oak, but only 25% new. But they're using Tonso, Sagan Moreau, you know, serious gear with this wine. So this is no joke wine when it comes to the no expense spare type deal. But I like the fact the oak is reined in. I like the fact that the wine is really chill with that component. And this just delivers classic Napa Valley Cabernet flavors, which are harder to come by nowadays. As I mentioned, in case you didn't notice before, we have sizes. Sizes are cool. We seldom have half bottles or half bottles of the number 4 wine of the year. How cool is that? Weeknight, boom, pop the number 4 wine of the year. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Magnum, special occasion? Oh, what is that? Oh, I brought a Magnum with Wine Spectator's number 4 wine of the year. Well, that sounds pretty cool, don't you think? Especially at this price. Check the prices down below. The 750s are $55, and the halves are a little more than half that, and the Magnum's a little more than double that. You know, the sizes always cost more because they cost more to bottle. The glass can sometimes be more expensive. The bottling line's more expensive. A lot of these create a scenario where they actually have to charge more for the sizes because of the actual costs behind bottling them. In case you didn't know that, a little bit of info for you. Beyond that, this is your shot. We have wine. It's available. It's not allocated. We're going open season, get in there, work fast, get yours. If the 750s are out, hit the halves, hit the mags. Dude, it's the number 4 wine of the year and it's $55. Well, for the 750s. That's pretty crazy. I tell you what, the 3 wines in front of it are not $55. Now that I said that, I'm trying to remember. Melchor, BV, those 2 definitely are north of $100. Anyway. Yeah, number 4 wine of the year, $55, unallocated. Click now.